Good evening, everybody. Welcome to First Responder broadcast coverage of Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball. We're live here on the SHN Sports YouTube channel, and we're live at Round Rock High School to take on the Round Rock Lady Dragons tonight here in non-district play. And a warm-up for the playoffs that start in about a week, as Georgetown has one more district game, Round Rock as well on Friday. But a great warm-up between two district champions. The Round Rock Dragons come in 36-8, and they are 15-0 in district. They are the district champs of Region 6A, Region 4, District 25. Georgetown, your home team. It's brought to you by the great sponsors that we have: City View Bible Church, Construction Specialists of Central Texas, Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball Booster Club, and, of course, Piedreros Western Wear, 4809 on Williams Drive. Go see them Tuesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they bring you action here live on the SHN Sports Network. Georgetown, they are your district champions. That's right, they are district champions again this year, 5A Region 3, District 23, after a big 5-set win on Friday night at the Weiss Wolves to take it to a district title. They have one more match remaining on Friday in district. That's at home against Pflugerville at 6:30 p.m. as they will finish out the regular season district play against Pflugerville on senior night. So it will be just another great season for Coach Jenny Richardson, as Georgetown comes in 28-11 overall, 11-0 in district play to this point. The series between Georgetown and Round Rock head-to-head is all tied up, 12-12, and that's due to a Round Rock win earlier in the year. Round Rock beat Georgetown at Volley Fest down in New Braunfels, 2-0 on day 3 of that tournament, 25-23, 25-19. In the month of August, Georgetown, when they played the most difficult competition, they were 17-9 overall. Since that point, Georgetown has gone on a run of 12-2 on a 11-game winning streak from that as well, after losing to open up September with a loss, 3-2 against Liberty Hill, and a 3-0 loss over against Westlake. They've gone on the run in district to win 11 straight, and that's where they sit as of now. Round Rock comes in under head coach Christy Dreyer. Caitlin Richburg is the assistant coach. The Dragons come in 36-8 overall, 15-0 in district. They are the district champs. Stony Point, Vandergrift, and Vista Ridge will be in the playoffs as well with Round Rock. Like opponents between these two teams this season, they both played Weiss, Liberty Hill, New Braunfels, McNeil, Vista Ridge, and Lavernia. Georgetown is 4-3 in those matchups. Round Rock 7-2. Coach Jenny Richardson, the district championship coach for Georgetown, comes in under her with 583 career wins. Started the year with 558. Now up over the 580 mark at 583. Assistant coaches Victoria Ratcliffe, Ashlyn Cook, and Jason Allgood. The Dragons in Round Rock ISD, alongside the other Round Rock schools, Westwood, McNeil, Vista Ridge, Cedar Ridge. They have Superintendent Dr. Hafed Aziz. Principal here at Round Rock, Gordon Butler. The AD is Jeff Cheatham. The athletic coordinator, Cody Moore, for this Round Rock ISD. Georgetown, the champions. Man, I love saying that. 5A, Region 3, District 23. The playoff standings, it's solid. Weiss is the 2 seed out of District 23. The problem is, after that, it's a big mess, and it will all come down to Friday for 3 teams. Hendrickson, Eastview, and Pflugerville all sit at 5-5, and that is going to be a fun one to watch. Hendrickson and Eastview play on Friday. Pflugerville plays Georgetown, so Georgetown can eliminate Pflugerville or make it tough on Pflugerville. The crazy thing is, depending on the wins, if Pflugerville can pull off a win, they would be in the playoffs with whoever won the Eastview-Hendrickson match as well. But if Georgetown gets the win, it'll come down to a tiebreaker for a 4th seed in District 23. So it'll be fun to watch. Georgetown out of Georgetown ISD, Dr. Devin Padaville. The principal is Brian Johnson. Athletic director is Jason Dean. Athletic coordinator is Rhonda Farney. And two of the best trainers in the business in Chad Hennessy and Vanessa Radeau. We get ready to go here at Round Rock High School as the up and down ref come across to the near side to get ready for tonight's matchup. The two teams huddling up, waiting for the PA for the announcements. The music continues to play here. Georgetown, the road team, black spandex, baby blue jerseys with Georgetown blue numerals outlined in white. The libero, Jordan Pitcatley, will be in the maroon short sleeve jersey with dark blue numbers outlined in white for the libero. Jordan Pitcatley, the Round Rock Dragons come in all black, black spandex, black long sleeve jerseys, white numerals and letters. The libero, number 10, is Issa Cordaway Dreyer. She will be in the long sleeve white jersey with maroon numerals on her libero jersey. Both liberos tonight, number 10. Issa Cordaway Dreyer, the libero, a freshman for the Round Rock Dragons. And the libero for Georgetown, the sophomore, is Jordan Pitcatley. Not sure what we're waiting on here. And to the PA announcer we go.
And tonight's varsity matchup between the Georgetown Eagles and your Round Rock Dragons.
We ask that everyone present demonstrate an attitude of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, no matter what personal feelings of loyalty they may have toward one team or the other. Obscene cheers, inappropriate behavior, and indignities toward athletes, coaches, or officials have no place in high school athletics. Any spectator not displaying the appropriate behavior will be asked to leave the match. Your cooperation is expected and appreciated. In a few moments, we'll have the lineups for both teams, but at this time, we ask that you please rise if you are able to for the playing of our national anthem. From Georgetown High School. Number 1, Scout Robinson. Number 2, Mary Rose Scholes. Number 3, Ellie Lindgren. Number 4, Kara Stengel. Number 5, Trisha Carson Walker. Number 6, Amelia Albright. Number 8, Madeline Posey. Number 9, Mallory Miller. Number 10, Jordan Pitcatley. Number 11, Sarah Rumeyer. Number 12, Kendall McDougall. Number 13, Anne-Marie Anderson. Number 14, Ella O'Shaughnessy. Number 15, Taylor Vett. Number 16, Riley Holland. Number 18, Madeline Bradley. And number 20, Macy Gates. And the Eagles are led by head coach Jenny Richardson. And now let's get on your feet. Welcome your
Georgetown getting ready to go against the Round Rock Dragons here in non-district play. We get ready for set number 1, and it is brought to you by Construction Specialists of Central Texas, John and Lynn Krogh, Jeremy and Rachel McDougall, proud owners and proud sponsors of First Responder Broadcasting, SHN Sports, and especially Georgetown Athletics, volleyball, football, you name it. CSCT is there to be a big sponsor and supporter of Georgetown High School athletics. And we are glad to have them on board this year. They bring you every set of Georgetown volleyball. Tonight's matchup is the best of 5 sets. On the floor for the Lady Dragons of Round Rock. On the floor, number 6, Emily Brown. Number 12, Brooklyn Bradley. Number 14, Alta Wilson. Number 2, Nyla Beecham. Number 21, Carrington Thornton. And number 4, Parker Featherstone. Carrington Thornton will come off on the back row for the libero, Issa Cordaway Dreyer. The Lady Eagles will bring out on the court number 13, Amory Anderson. Number 6, Amelia Albright. Number 4, McKenna Stengel. Number 9, Mallory Miller. Number 15, Taylor Vett. And number 20, Macy Gates. Macy Gates will step off for the libero, Jordan Pitt-Kethley. And the Lady Eagles will serve first here tonight against the Round Rock Dragons. And already a bench warning. They make them sit down first. What seats are not full, then the players can stand for both teams. And so not sure why that's really important, but it is. Fill up the seats and then let the other 2 or 3 stand up. And now we're ready to go. Mallory Miller will open up the serve. The 5'9" junior outside hitter sends across near side. A quick set near side, the swing, and a kill for number 14. For the Dragons, Alta Wilson, the senior outside right side hitter. And a 1-0 lead for the Dragons. Here opening up set number 1. The libero, Issa Cordaway Dreyer, will serve for the Dragons. From the far side, serve across the way, left-handed. Albright near side, Stengel the kill. Off of number 2, Nyla Beecham. And a side out back to Georgetown. 1-1 your score. Madeline Bradley. I had Macy Gates. I'm sorry. It was Madeline Bradley that came out for Jordan Pitt-Kethley. Now back on the front row. Amory Anderson to serve for the Lady Eagles. Overpass on the serve receive. Eagles get a free shot here. Set it up. Stengel. And she'll send it to the far side, but out on the wide side. So the unforced hitting error. Side out to Round Rock. 2-1. Dragons lead it 2-1. Alta Wilson back to serve for the Dragons. Stengel, Albright, back row attack for Miller, and a kill right in between the libero and number 4, Parker Featherstone. Nice spot there for Mallory Miller. And a 2-2 score on the side out, back to Georgetown. Amelia Albright to serve for the Lady Eagles. Dreyer, the setup, the attack. Nice dig. Albright runs down the second ball, and a free ball sent over by Mallory Miller. Dreyer up to the Kenzie Thornton, and the tip over off the block and down for the kill. Side out back to the Dragons. Credit to Thornton for the kill. On the tip over off of Bradley's touch. 3-2. Brooklyn Bradley, the junior outside hitter, back to serve for the Dragons. 3-2, the Dragons lead early. Serve across the way, Stengel. Albright, near side to Stengel. The attack into the block. Vett, Albright will set it up back row for Miller. A little roll shot. Thornton set it up far side. Featherstone the swing. Dig by Miller. Albright will set it up. Vett the attack. A nice dig there by Bradley. The attack dug by Miller. Albright back row attack for Miller. Her attack. A dig by Bradley. Set it up. Back row attack. And a cross-court shot there for Alta Wilson. The lefty swings and drives it across to the far side and down for the kill. 4-2. Round Rock leads it. Serve from Wilson. And an overpass on the serve receive allows Thornton to hammer it down for the kill. 5-2, Round Rock by 3. And Brooklyn Bradley serving, not out to Wilson. Brooklyn Bradley for the Dragons with the 3-point lead now. Near side serve, cross side. Albright, Miller, near side to Stengel. Her shot. Wilson, Beecham to Wilson's attack. Took something off of it, dropped it right at the 10-foot line for the kill. 6-2, Round Rock by 4, and that'll draw a timeout by head coach Jenny Richardson of Georgetown. We'll take it with him, 6-2. Round Rock leads it early here in set number 1. Eagle Volleyball continues in a moment.
Fly like an eagle, spit fire like a dragon. Make some mistakes, you won't keep me lacking. Already been through it, I ain't the one tapping. Let's see who's next up. Next up. It's just me and my passion. Hear all the talking, they seeing no action. We get to step on while they get the bag. And I'm with my brothers, what's happening? None of my enemies fast and biting my style and jacket. Dropping a storm, you best get the packet. Ain't no more fashion. When I pull up in tanks, that's still wreaking havoc. Smell of an excellent young telepathy. Really on mind with these lines. Spinning on top, I am one of a kind.
Back live here at Round Rock High School. First time out of the set for Coach Jenny Richardson of Georgetown. Well, they love their music here at Round Rock. There we go. So now Bradley ready to serve for the Dragons. Leading it 6-2 here in set number 1. Serve across. Miller. Vet will send it far side. And Stengel will have to send a free ball over and does. Set it up, Thornton. And a big kill there for Kensington. Thornton on the slide. Attack and kill right to the 10-foot line. Would love to see her height. She is a big, tall hitter for the Dragons. Madeline Bradley will sub out. Macy Gates on. Dragons have a 5-point lead, 7-2. This is Bradley to serve again. Pitt Keithley. Albright will set it in the middle. Taylor Vett. And she'll get the kill off the block of Thornton. Side out back to Georgetown. And McKenna Stengel will sub out. And number 12, Kendall McDougall will sub in. The 5'7" junior defensive specialist. She'll serve for the Lady Eagles. Middle of the back row. And into the net for a service error. First service error of the set. Side out back to the Dragons. 8-3, they lead by 5. On the front row comes number 6, Emily Brown, the freshman middle blocker.
Serving for round rock number 9, Georgia Pinter.
And subbing in for the Dragons comes in number 9, Georgia Pinter. For Carrington Thornton. Pinter to serve from the near side of the back row. Leading it by 5, the Dragons with the serve. Cross court. And Macy Gates unable to get a good serve receive on it for the ace. The lead up to 6, largest of the night here in set number 1 for the Dragons, 9-3. Pinter serve deep. And another ace for Pinter. Lead grows to 7, 10-3. McKenna Stengel, Kendall McDougall will substitute. Off the net, Pitt Keithley. Albright set it up, Vett. And a hammer, Taylor Vett. Getting her timing down. 2 big kills on the night for Taylor Vett. Side out back to Georgetown. Emery Anderson back to the front row. Back to serve goes Jordan Pitt Keithley as Macy Gates will rotate off in the libero swap. Pitt Keithley from the near side. Jordan serve. Wilson, Beecham, far side. Featherstone into the block, but a net violation whistled there on Taylor Vett. So side out back to the Dragons. 11-4, they lead by 7.
Now serving for round rock number 2, Nyla Beecham.
Beecham back to serve. Flat-footed serve across the way. Miller, Albright set it in the middle. And a free ball sent over there by Miller. Far side, Featherstone. Her attack is wide on the far side. So an unforced hitting error gives it right back over to Georgetown. 5-11. The Eagles trail by 6. As Taylor Vett will rotate back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Taylor, the 5'9" junior, outside middle blocker. Serves it across, tight at the net. Set up, Featherstone. Vett has it. Albright near side, Miller. And the big swing, but a net violation whistle there. On out to Wilson. We give the point to the Eagles. 6-11. The Eagles trail by 5. Taylor Vett from the far side. Serve across. Bradley, Beecham, Featherstone. Blocked at the net. Dreyer with the dig. Back row attack for Bradley. And off the block and over the head of Taylor Vett. As it ricocheted off that block at the net. And a side out back to the Dragons. Substitution here is Parker Featherstone will come off. And number 1, the senior DS, Viviana Estill, will come on to serve for the Dragons. Leading by 6, 12-6. Estill serve deep. Miller, Albright, near side Miller, her cross-court attack. And a nice diving attempt there by Dreyer, but unable to get a good touch on it and get that ball up. And a side out back to the Eagles. So Mallory Miller gets the kill. Her second kill of the night. And a 7-12 score here. Georgetown trails by 5. Mallory Miller serves again. Set to the far side. Bradley, her attack, unforced hitting error. And a point to Georgetown. Got the lead down to 4 now, 8-12. Miller to serve again for the Eagles. Served by Miller. Bradley, Beecham, the tip at the net. And the Eagles unable to get the second touch up off the block. And a side out back to Round Rock. 13-8. Carrington Thornton back on the front row. Georgia Pinter off on for the Dragons. Cordaway Dreyer, the libero, to serve for the Dragons. Miller, Albright will send it near side. McKenna Stengel, she'll hit it into the block and down off of Alta Wilson for the kill. Side out back to the Lady Eagles. 9-13. Georgetown trails by 4. Libero rotation sends Ambry Anderson back to serve. Pitt Ketley off. Macy Gates on in the front row. Anderson, middle of the back row, sends it across. And a big kill. Nice save by the setter, Nyla Beecham, senior setter. She saved it tight at the net, one-handed. And Thornton got the kill. Thornton's 4th kill of the set. 14-9 on the side out, back to the Lady, or on the point to the Lady Dragons. Serve from Wilson. McKenna Stengel near side. Cross-court shot, Thornton. Beecham, far side. Flat-footed attack by Bradley. Vett had a touch on it. But it hits the floor for the Lady Eagles. Point to the Dragons, 15-9. They lead by 6. Out to Wilson to serve again for Round Rock. From the near side of the back row. Left-handed serve across the way. Miller. And a block at the net there by Thornton. The Eagles kept playing, and the ball hit the floor, so the point on the kill by Thornton, or the block by Thornton. Albright sets it up far side. Taylor Vett. Dreyer the dig. Second ball hit over and is just out here on the near side. Bradley went with a second touch kill attempt and hit it wide. So a side out back over to the Lady Eagles. 10-16, they trail by 6. Albright, the 5'11 junior setter right side. Serves for the Eagles. Dreyer, Beecham. Wilson's attack blocked at the net, kept alive. They'll set it up for Bradley off the block. Pitt Ketley will have the second touch. McKenna Stengel will roll one over. Wilson, Beecham, far side. Bradley off the block, dug by Miller. Albright will back set. Taylor Vett off the block. Macy Gates, good read at the net, tips it over and down for the kill. Nice read by Macy Gates there at the net. It came across off the block, give her the kill, and a point to Georgetown, 11-16. Eagles trail by 5. Aubrey Good subs in for the Lady Dragons. Nice serve there at the net. A tip over there. The Lady Eagles, Pitt Ketley and Macy Gaines collide. Trying to get a second touch on the ball. And the side out. Back to the Dragons. Featherstone back on for a still. And back to serve. Goes number 12, Brooklyn Bradley for Round Rock. Near side back row. Jump serve across the way. Pitt Ketley. Albright will set far side here to Stengel. Off the block. Dug up by Bradley. Far side to Featherstone. Pitt Ketley the dig. Albright. Back set there to Vett. Her hammer. Blocked at the net. And a good save there by the Dragons. The Eagles have a chance here. Back row attack for Albright. And a kill. Amelia Albright had the first touch. And a great play by Pitt Ketley to set her up for the back row attack. And another kill for the Lady Eagles. 12-17. They trail by 5. McKenna Stengel will rotate. McKenna Stengel serves it across deep. Bradley is set to the far side for Featherstone. Blocked at the net. Macy Gates. Taylor Vett. There's the Eagles trying to get some momentum into this set and have cut it back to 4 again. 13-17. A nice job at the net there for Vett and Gates. McKenna Stengel to serve again. Bradley. Dreyer has the second ball. Far side Featherstone into the block. And there it is again for the Lady Eagles. Taylor Vett. Macy Gates right there together. And a timeout by Coach Christy Dreyer of Round Rock. The Eagles have cut it back to a 3-point deficit, 14-17. Lady Eagle volleyball continues in a moment.
Yeah. I'm the big homie, for those of y'all that don't know me. One and only, name another rapper, this Cody. Can't show me these down bad rap phonies. Take a pic to Ricky Bobby shaking Bake Brody. Pin rolling, never sleep, I just keep going. Hit my peak now, I just started like my name Tommy. Had a vision, this was destined for my life story. Bible by my side, I keep it like a gun on me. War ready and we ain't afraid to get bloody. Told me I should quit my day job, that's funny. Hate will always elevate me, I'ma keep showing. Out and selling, record spinning, it ain't never slowing. Take the stakes, take the crown, I don't need it, got the sound. I'ma be the king forever, even when they count me out. Favorite rapper, raise a bar from the ground. Taking risks you never dreamed of, get my name up out your mouth. Don't talk, it's silent on the floor, kings walk.
Back out of the timeout by Coach Christy Dreyer of Round Rock. One timeout apiece remaining for both teams. And McKenna Stengel continue her serve for the Lady Eagles. Deep corner, Bradley. Quick set, Thornton attack, dug by Stengel. Albright will set it up for Taylor Vett. Cross-court shot. Bradley, set far side Featherstone. The tip over, Stengel the dig. Albright near side Miller. Little roll shot, blocked at the net there. Carrington Thornton. And a nice block there by Thornton. Gives the side out back to the Dragons. 18-14, they lead by 4.
Serving for Red Rock, number 9, Georgia Pinter.
Georgia Pinter back in to serve for the Round Rock Lady Dragons. Stengel subs out. Kendall McDougal back on for the Lady Eagles. Pinter from the near side sends it across. McDougal. Pitt Ketley will run down the second touch. And a free ball sent over by Albright. Dragons will set it. The tip over. And off the block of the Eagles, give the kill to number 6, Emily Brown, the freshman middle blocker. And the Dragons lead by 5, 19-14. Pinter again. Pitt Ketley. Albright sets it up. The attack by Vett off the block, saved by Bradley. Near side, the attack into the net. That should be Georgetown's ball. There was no block on that. That went right into the net and shot off. It didn't look like a touch there. They're going to give Round Rock the point. 20-14. They're up by 6. They killed a Billy Anderson, the senior middle blocker, right side. Pinter serve again. Miller, Albright keeps it alive. The attack by Vett. Pinter has the touch. And now Pinter, a back row attack, dug by Albright. Pitt Kepley will set it up. Albright, the back row attack, dug by Good. Featherstone's attack, off the block, Albright. Pitt Kepley will send it near side to Miller. Her shot, off the block. Save at the net, and there's a good job by Macy Gates. She got the block at the net, and a scramble by the Dragons, unable to get it back over the net. And a side out back to Georgetown. 15-12, Georgetown trails by 5. Libero rotation brings Ambry Anderson back to the front row. Macy Gates comes off. And Jordan Pitt Kepley, your libero, serves here. Dreyer the serve receive. Quick set at the net. Into the block. And down for the kill. I don't know if the kill there was Anderson or Emily Brown. But a kill, see who they give it to. They gave it to number 14, Alta Wilson. So Alta Wilson got the kill, 21-15. The Dragons by 6. Substitution here. Ambry Anderson's going to come out. And Ella O'Shaughnessy will come on. The 5'11 sophomore middle blocker, opposite hitter. Served by Beecham. McDougal up to Albright. Ella O'Shaughnessy sends it down into the block of Alta Wilson and down for the kill. So Ella O'Shaughnessy right on and gets her first kill. Side out back to Georgetown. Taylor Vett will drop back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Trailing by 5, 16-21. Off the net. Brown, the attack, and a block at the net. Amelia Albright gets the block on the attack by Alta Wilson. 17-21, Georgetown trails by 4. Vett to serve again. Deep corner, Bradley. Beecham will set it up backside. Off the block, dug by McDougal. Albright will set near side Miller. And another kill for Mallory Miller off the block of Alta Wilson. And the Eagles have cut it to 3, 18-21. The third kill in the set for Mallory Miller. Served by Vett. Bradley. Beecham, far side Wilson, the lefty. A nice one-handed dig by Vett. Miller's attack. A nice dig there by Bradley, near side. Alta Wilson, roll shot. McDougal the dig. Albright will set it up. Taylor Vett, and too much on that one. Not a snap of the wrist, and she knew it immediately. Side out back to Round Rock. 22-18, the Dragons by 4. Featherstone out. A steal in for the Dragons. Still from the near side. Serves it across. Miller. Albright. Quick set. Ella O'Shaughnessy. And into the hands of Beecham. And she's unable to get that one up. Kind of fumbled in between the hands. And a side out back to Georgetown. 3-point deficit, 19-22. Mallory Miller to serve for the Lady Eagles. McKenna Stengel back in. McDougal off on the front row for the Lady Eagles. To serve by Miller. Dreyer. Beecham. Back set Wilson. And a kill for Alta Wilson. And the libero, Cordaway Dreyer, has the serve for the Dragons, but not before. Coach Jenny Richardson takes her second time out of the set. 23-19, Round Rock by 4. Eagle Volleyball continues in just a moment. Stay with us.
If y'all with it, y'all hear me in the first place. Independent, they gon' sign you in the worst way. And I know you only out there with a church stay. TS collected, we gon' get it at the birthplace. Got called, had to answer with the worst say. Spirit from me, so I took the mic to praise Jay. See what he do in my life, yeah, from the third day. No sleep, but new highs, the red eye. Eyes red from nights when I stay tight. No high and no lie, and no shy. Wooden boy, that got for him the most I ever did was take time to drink wine and to break bread, to consecrate the main guy. Sit tired and take time to praise Jah. The music maker, the ground shaker, the supply. I'ma take y'all in it. Life like Christ, gotta stand on business like.
Georgetown has used both of their timeouts here in the first set. And the Dragons come out of the timeout, leading by 4, 23-19. Cordaway Dreyer to serve for the Dragons. Left-handed serve. Miller, Vett has the save. Pitketley the free ball over. Dreyer, Beecham to Thornton. Blocked at the net, and there's the lift. Whistled on Thornton. What a block by Ella O'Shaughnessy at the net for the Lady Eagles. Side out back to Georgetown. The lead down to 3, 20-23. Ella O'Shaughnessy will go back to serve. Nope, she will not. There will be a substitution here. For O'Shaughnessy, sends it across. Vett, Albright, near side. Stengel has to tip it over into the block, kept alive. Albright back to Stengel. Off net, cross court. Bradley, Beecham, out to Wilson. The roll shot off the block, dug by Albright. Miller will set it up. Albright tips it into the block and down for the Dragons. Libero swap. Brings Pitketley back on. As out to Wilson will drop back to serve for the Dragons with set point. 24-20. The lefty from the near side. Serve across. Miller, Albright into the block. But Carrington Thornton with another block, and the set comes to an end. 25-20. Georgetown trails now 1-0 against the Round Rock Dragons. Quick timeout. We come back at set number 2. Lady Eagle Volleyball continues in a moment.
Last year was too much. Enemy with itself. Whispers and rumors. Had to take him back for my health. Who's to blame for my problems? It's me and nobody else. Yeah, life comes with stress. Time is out, we're blessed. Too much of my day's been focused around what's next. Dark road, I walk alone. Put it around my neck. Put it around my wrist. I'm puffing up my chest tight and I couldn't breathe in my heart. Pumping bad tendencies and this isolation is killing me. But I can't look now cause I'm scared to be. When they throw me down, do I plan to speak? Do I wait to see where they're taking me? My cuffs are locked but I got the keys. Will I do what it takes to be free? Cause I'm chosen. I hear them calling me, hold it. They kill me now if they notice. So take control of emotions. I know I'm bent but ain't broken. Still comfortable in this groaning. I can't get out without owning. A part of me I hate showing. I'm holding fast in this grip, pessimistic. Can't escape but I'm scared I missed it. My bones are scraping, my hands are blistered. I'm falling down and I'm seeing crimson. Ain't pick me up but drag me the distance. How to get it right, should've listened. They marching on and I see the prison. I know it's calling out. Listen, I plead on the love I was given. I went on my way and I gave them my ticket. I fell into something that led me to sin. And I listened to voices that told me I'm missing the spirit that's been here before the beginning. And still it's gonna be here long after the finish. Told me I don't need him and I shouldn't see him. And all that I need was a vision.
Looking for a church that's grounded in the Bible and built on real community? At City View Bible Church in Round Rock, we're here to help you grow in your faith through solid teaching, authentic relationships, and ministries that meet you where you are. From recovery and marriage ministry to vibrant kids and student programs, there's a place for every stage of life. Join us this Sunday, 8 o'clock, 9:45, or 11:30. To learn more, go to cityviewbible.org. cityviewbible.org. Proud sponsors of First Responder Broadcasting and Lady Eagle Volleyball here on the SHN Sports Network. Set number 2 coming up. Stay with us.
Puts me out of my lowest, leaving my peace stolen. It's that cold wind blows and I've given up on break my heart, break my chains, break my thoughts, break my name, make me yours, make me whole in my soul, take me home, break my heart, break my chains, break my thoughts, break my name, make me yours, make me whole in my soul, take me home. Time in a day, how many moments can I waste? Wishing I could take a stand and change, default my decisions down to fate. I don't wanna make a new mistake. I just need a little sun to break. I didn't wanna risk it all away, but I think I wanna risk it all today. Coming to me with a fear and pride is waiting for the time I close my eyelids. Break chains and I'll break the silence. Yell it out, y'all, I'm in to fight it. My time, I can see the loud and I take the bed and pump it up.
Back out of the set break. The Round Rock Dragons have the 1-0 lead. The Lady Eagles on the floor. Miller, Albright, and Gates on the front row. Vett, Stengel, and O'Shaughnessy on the back row. For the Dragons, Wilson, Thornton, Beecham on the front row. On the back row, Bradley, Emily Brown, and Featherstone. What? Set number 2 brought to you by Construction Specialists of Central Texas. Proud owners, the Krogs and the McDougals. Love sponsoring and supporting anything Georgetown athletics, and they are a huge sponsor of ours. And a big shout out to John and Lynn Krog and Jeremy and Rachel McDougall. We go to the second set, and the libero on for the Dragons for Emily Brown, and Cordaway Dreyer will open up the serve for the Dragons here in set number 2, the lefty from the near side. Miller, Albright, set it up. Macy Gates, the attack. Plinko into the rafters, and a scramble here. It should be a double. I don't know how you don't call that, as it came out of the rafters. Thanks to the Dragons for touching that and keeping it alive. Mallory Miller's attack, Featherstone a punch, but a point to the Eagles on the side out. Kind of looked weird. Bradley and Featherstone both went for that second touch. I guess they got a clear picture of whose arms it came off of, because then a free ball sent over again by Bradley. So Mallory Miller to serve for the Lady Eagles. Sends it across. Beecham will send far side Wilson, the lefty, off the block. Miller, Albright, quick set, tipped over by Macy Gates. A dig there, near side to Bradley, and off of a run of Eagles. Vet, Miller, and the wall, 1-1 on the side out. Alta Wilson will drop back to serve for the Dragons. 1-1 here in set number 2, the lefty from the far side. Miller, Albright, back row attack for Taylor Vent. Featherstone up to Beecham, near side. Bradley, the big swing. They'll call a net violation on Amelia Albright. So no kill there for Bradley. Instead, the net violation gives the point to the Dragons. 2-1, they lead by 1. And now to Wilson, the lefty, to serve again from the far side. Pitt Ketley, Albright, back row attack for Miller, into the block, or into the net. Not into the block, and a point to Round Rock. 3-1, they lead by 2. Wilson to serve again. Out to Wilson, the senior outside right side hitter. Pitt Ketley. Albright will set it into Macy Gates. And Macy Gates with the kill into the block of Beecham and Thornton, and down on the Round Rock side. Side out, back to the Dragons, or to the Eagles. 2-3, Georgetown trails by 1. Wilson out. Aubrey Good in on the back row, along with Billy Anderson in. Good will set it near side. Thornton blocked into the net, but out off the Georgetown block. Give the point to Round Rock on the side out. 4-2, they lead by 2.
Serve for Round Rock, number 12, Brooklyn
Bradley back to serve for the Dragons. From the far side, serve. Miller, Albright, set it up. O'Shaughnessy into the block and down for the block for Thornton. 5-2, the Dragons by 3. Got to make Thornton move side to side, the big junior middle blocker. Stengel, Albright, back to Stengel, cross court, but into the net it goes. And the Dragons lead up to 4, 6-2. Very similar to the start of set number 1, a 6-2 lead for the Dragons. Bradley to serve again for Round Rock. Jump serve, Miller, Albright, far side, Stengel. She'll get the kill. Nope, they're going to call it out on the back line. And it's 7-2, and that'll bring the timeout from head coach Jenny Richardson of Georgetown. We'll take it with them, 2-7. Georgetown trails by 5 here in set number 2, Eagle Volleyball. We'll continue in just a moment. Stay with us.
All the words have been spoken. Only music remains.
Son of a a, son of a, son of a son of a kind. Son of God, a son of a kind. I'm son of a, son of a, son of a, it's capital R. I'm praising the Father, with life in the top. Meet me at the altar, I'm a son of the kind. Son of God, a son of a kind. I'm son of a, son of a, son of a, I'm breaking the odds, I'm healing the scars, I'm giving my all.
Back out of the timeout. Round Rock has the serve and a 5-point lead, 7-2 here in second set. Served by Bradley. Miller. Albright will send it back far side. Stengel with the free ball sent over. Bradley. Good. Will quick set Thornton. And it's wide here on the near side. Unforced error on Carrington Thornton. Side out back to the Georgetown Lady Eagles. 3-7, the Eagles trail by 4. Albright to serve. Cross court, Bradley. Good, quick set Thornton. And it's wide on the near side. Another hitting error for Carrington Thornton. And it's 4-7, Georgetown trails by 3. Albright to serve. Dreyer, good, set near side. Featherstone blocked at the net, kept alive. Far side, the attack. Miller with the dig. Albright, a one-handed save, but not enough to get it over the net. And a side out back to the Round Rock Dragons. So Billy Anderson gets the kill there. Rotation of libero. Back to serve goes Pinter. On in the front row goes Emily Brown. Pinter from the far side of the free throw lane. The 4-point lead, 8-4. Serves it across, Stengel. Albright, far side, Stengel. And down with the block. Billy Anderson, the senior middle blocker. It's the block. Point to the Dragons, 9-4. McKenna Stengel will sub out. Number 1, Scout Robinson checks in for the first time. Scout, the 5'7" senior outside hitter, wears number 1. On the floor, Pinter to serve for the Dragons. Serve, deep corner, Robinson. Albright, back set here to Vett. Her shot, Bradley, good. Overpass at the net, tight. Dunk back down by the Lady Eagles. How is that not a lift? Pitt Kepley sets it up. Vett the attack. Good will set it. Back row for Bradley. Dug by Pitt Kepley. Albright will set it up. Back row Miller. Her attack dug by Pinter. Good near side. Featherstone, a roll shot. Albright with the dig, but a net violation whistled on Ella O'Shaughnessy of Georgetown. How that wasn't a lift by Featherstone with a flat-handed lift of the ball to keep it off the floor. Not sure. 10-4. Dragons by 6. Pinter serve, deep corner, Miller. Albright, far side, Vett, and the kill. Off the block and into the chest of Featherstone. Give the kill to Taylor Vett. Side out to Georgetown, 5-10. McDougal will sub in for Scout Robinson. McDougal moves to the far side of the free throw lane. She'll serve near corner, Featherstone. Good will set it back row for Bradley. Miller, Albright, near side, Vett, the kill, the attack. Overpass on the dig. Set tight at the net. Miller, a little roll shot. Good dig by Good, but a net violation whistled on number 6. Emily Brown of Round Rock. Point to the Eagles, 6-10. Georgetown trails by 4. McDougal to serve again for the Lady Eagles. Nice serve, Featherstone. Good, back to Featherstone. Off the block, dug by McDougal. Albright, far side, Miller. The attack. There's a collision at the net. How you don't call a net violation on the Dragons. Miller and Brown collided. Continue here. Featherstone. Dug by Pitt Kepley. McDougal will have the second ball. Miller will roll it over. Nice shot there on the free ball. The attack at the net. But there should be an argument here. There's a collision at the net. Why the down ref wasn't watching it. Number 7, Billy Anderson, was under the net, made contact with Mallory Miller on her swing. Surprised that didn't get called. Billy Anderson actually came up kind of limping away from that. No call at the net. Served by Beecham. McDougal, Albright, set far side Miller. Into the block and down for the kill, but it's going to be an antenna shot. Hit the antenna, so it'll be a point to the Dragons. 12-6, they lead by 6. Their largest lead of the set. Beecham to serve again, flat-footed serve. And it's wide here on the near side. Good read by Amelia Albright. First service error of the set for the Dragons. First service error of the match as well. Well, O'Shaughnessy comes off. Macy Gates to the front row. The libero Pitketley to serve. Beecham will back set to Featherstone. Cross court, dug by Albright. Pitketley will set up. Back row attack for Albright, but a miss hit there. Sends it wide on the far side. And a side out back to the Dragons. 13-7, the Dragons lead by 6. Viviana Estill checks in for Featherstone. She'll drop back to serve for the Dragons with the 6-point lead. Estill from the far side, serves it deep. Miller, Albright, Taylor Vett, the kill to Taylor Vett. That'll be Taylor's 4th kill. Side out back to Georgetown, 8-13. Georgetown trails by 5. Taylor Vett drops back to serve for the Eagles. Deep middle, good. Beecham goes up for the jump set and dumps it over the net for the second touch kill. Nice move there by Beecham. That'll send the libero. Cordaway Dreyer back to serve with the 6-point lead, 14-8 for the Dragons. Miss toss, she'll go again with the dribbles, the toss up, and the serve. Miller, Albright, back to Miller, far side. Cross-court shot and a pretty one. Bradley had snuck in towards the middle of the court. And a great shot there by Mallory Miller.
Serving for Georgetown, number 9, Mallory Miller.
Back to serve goes Mallory Miller, trailing by 5, 9-14. Bradley, Beecham, back set to Wilson. The attack and the kill for Alto Wilson. Side out back to the Round Rock Dragons, 15-9. They lead by 6. Wilson back to serve again. Starting to see why Round Rock is 36-8 on the season. They're a multifaceted volleyball team. Served by Wilson. Beecham near side Bradley. Little roll shot. And it finds a hole in the floor for the Eagles. 16-9 to lead up to 7. Their largest of the set. Matches their biggest of the night. Here in set number 2. 16-9. The Dragons lead it over the Eagles. Substitution here as Taylor Vett will sub out. Never mind. The whistle had blown. Robinson. Albright sets it up back row for Miller. Her attack dug by Still. Thornton hits it into the block and he eats the block back in the chops. Nice block of the net for the Lady Eagles. Side out back to Georgetown. Substitution into the ball game. Taylor Vett comes out and checking in is number 8, Madeline Posey, the 5'7" junior. Beecham dumps the second ball over. The Eagles flat-footed there, let it hit just behind the 10-foot line. Side out back to the Dragons, 17-10. They lead by 7. Bradley back to serve as Estill comes off. Featherstone back on for the Dragons. Albright, O'Shaughnessy, Robinson, Posey, Miller, and Pitketley on the floor for the Eagles. Miller, Albright, far side, Robinson, roll shot, dug by Bradley. Beecham, back set to Wilson. Off the block, dug by Posey. Albright will set it up, back row for Miller. Little roll shot, punch back over, Posey. Albright sets it up, O'Shaughnessy the tip over. The scramble here, near side to Featherstone. Cross court, and it is long and out. Oh, back and forth, good scramble, but a miss hit there by Featherstone. Point to the Eagles.
6, Amelia Albright.
Posey back off, Fett back on the front row for Georgetown. And a substitution here. Featherstone will come out. And number 11 checks in. That's Aubrey Connolly, the senior outside hitter. Back to serve goes Amelia Albright for the Lady Eagles. Albright serve, Bradley. Beecham sets it up back row for Bradley. Miller, Albright will set it up. Taylor Vett off the block. Bradley the dig. Beecham, second ball over. Albright ready. Pitt Ketley will set it back up for Albright, and her attack is wide here on the near side. And a side out back to the Dragons. 18-11, the Dragons by 7. That'll bring in Georgia Pinter, the junior defensive specialist. Serves in place. Carrington Thornton, the 7-point lead. The serve from Pinter. Deep corner, Robinson. Albright sets it up for Vett, but it's into the net or the hitting error. 19-11, the lead up to 8 for the Dragons, and that'll draw timeout number 2 from head coach Jenny Richardson. Quick timeout. Eagle Volleyball will continue in just a moment. Stay with us.
Royalty, put blame on me. Hate my trend. Word up OG, watch how you talking your tone. What I be on, you cannot make me a clone. You already know T versus T. Compared to every white boy in America, I'm doing it different. Attacking the limits won't fit the criteria. Hearing hysteria, saying American. Hang around you and your crew's embarrassing. Take that sneak post down, flexing on me is hilarious. Don't take it from me, I put it on work. Listen and see where I've been. I am the foretelling by the masses. Read by the skull of my saber and pin.
Back out of the second timeout by head coach Jenny Richardson. The Dragons serve with the 8-point lead, 19-11. Pinter to serve again. Tied at the net. Albright keeps it alive. Vett, her attack dug by Pinter. Beecham near side punched over by Conley. Back set here to Robinson, and into the net it goes. 20-11. The Dragons by 9. Continue to grow their largest lead of the set. Pinter to serve again for the Dragons. Miller, Pitt Ketley will have the second touch. Up to Vett. Cross court, wide here on the near side. A lot of mishit balls tonight for Georgetown. 21-11, the lead up to 10. I missed one. Nope, I got it. 21-11, largest lead of the night for the Dragons. Comes here in set 2, 21-11. Pinter to serve again for the Round Rock Dragons. Robinson, Albright at the net, sets it up. Vett, the attack. So it was a touch called by the Georgetown sideline judge. It's questioned by Coach Dreyer. And they speak to the line judge. Now they'll make a decision here. So we'll see what the call is here. So it will be Georgetown's point, 12-21. Kendall McDougal to serve for the Lady Eagles. Down by 9. Serve near side. Wilson, Beecham. Conley blocked at the net, kept alive. Beecham dumps the second ball over. Albright ready. Big Kepley sets it up for Albright. Little roll shot and a good read there. And that will give the Eagles the point. 13-21. They trail by 8. McDougal to serve again for the Lady Eagles. Sends it near side. Wilson, Beecham, near side. Conley, roll shot. McDougal. Albright will set it up. Vett, the roll shot over. Dug by Beecham. Dreyer has the touch. Back row attack. Should have been a back row violation as Bradley had stepped over the 10-foot line. But no call there. Side out back to the Dragons. 22-13. Back to serve goes Beecham. Scramble there. Good job by Albright. Punched over by Miller. Send it far side. Wilson off the block. Pitcatley. Albright has it. Quick set. Tossed over by O'Shaughnessy. Conley the attack and the block at the net. Taylor Vett, Ella O'Shaughnessy right there on the double block. Blocked the shot of Conley down for the side out. 14-22. Georgetown trails by 8. Pitcatley back to serve. O'Shaughnessy comes off. Macy Gates onto the front row in the libero's rotation. Pitcatley serves. Wilson tight at the net. Beecham. With the freshman Emily Brown, the timing was off, and into the net it went. Point to Georgetown. 15-22. Georgetown trails by 7. Pitcatley will continue her serve here for the Lady Eagles. Down 1 set to none. A 25-20 loss in set 1. Pitcatley from the far side. Knuckleball over. Wilson. Set it up. Conley to McDougal to dig. Albright far side. Miller's attack off the block. Kept alive. Beecham. There's the double violation. Beecham tries to send it across and does on a double. Point to Georgetown. The lead down to 6. 16-22. Conley subs out. Featherstone back on for the Dragons. Pitcatley from the far side. Brings it near corner. Bradley. Dreyer near side to Wilson, the lefty. Roll shot dug by Albright. Pitcatley will send it far side to Miller. Cross-court shot, Featherstone. Dreyer sends it far side, Wilson. And a kill for Alto Wilson. Nice spot there by the lefty off of a diving Albright. Point to the Dragons, 23-16. They lead by 7. Viviana still into serve. 7-point lead, 2 points shy of a second set win. McDougal, Albright dumps the second ball over. And a good read there for the Lady Eagles. Amelia Albright, side out back to Georgetown. 17-23 as Taylor Vett will drop back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Served by Vett. Dreyer, Beecham, back set to Wilson, into the net. Point to Georgetown. 18-23, Georgetown down by 5. Thought Coach Dreyer was taking that timeout. She walked up quickly. Gives out some instructions, and the service whistle blows. Taylor Vett for Georgetown. Serves it deep. Dreyer, scramble here. Wilson gets a touch on it, but into the bleachers it goes. A nice ace there by Taylor Vett, and the lead down to 4, and that will draw the timeout from head coach Christy Dreyer of Round Rock. We'll take it with them. Eagle Volleyball continues in a moment here on the SHN Sports Network. Out of the timeout. First by head coach Dreyer. The Eagles have the serve. Down by 4, 19-23. Vet to serve again. Bradley. Beecham back to Bradley. Cross court. Miller. Albright back to Miller. Her attack off the block. Scramble here. Wilson. Dreyer sets it up for Bradley. And it's a wide on the near side. Miss hit there by Bradley. And the Eagles have fought all the way back to be down by 3. 20-23. They trailed by 10 at one point. Taylor Vet to serve again. And into the net it goes for the first service error of the second of the match. And it's set point for the Dragons. 24-20. Back to serve. Goes Cordaway Dreyer, the libero. Carrington Thornton checks back in. Served by Dreyer. Miller. Albright sets it up. Macy Gates off the block. Dug by the Dragons. Bradley blocked at the net. And it is in. Off the block and down. Nice block at the net for the Lady Eagles. Side out back to Georgetown. 21-24. Mallory Miller back to serve. Scout Robinson in. Subs in for Kendall McDougal on the front row. Mallory Miller from the near side. Down by 3. Serves it across. Bradley. Beecham. Back set to Wilson. Dug by Miller. Albright dumps the second ball over. Dug by Beecham. Dreyer. Far side Wilson. The attack off of Ketley and the kill. And the Dragons take the 2-set lead. 25-21. Dragons win it here in set 2 and take a 2-0 lead over the Georgetown Lady Eagles. Quick timeout. Lady Eagle Volleyball will continue after this. Guerreros Western Wear, your title sponsor of Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball this season, located at 4809 Williams Drive in Georgetown, Texas. Store hours Tuesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Go by and see them. They have it all. It is the nicest in Western wear. You can get work boots, dance boots, custom boots, meticulously handcrafted from exquisite American alligator skins, farm-raised in Louisiana. Each piece reflects 6 months of artistry, heritage, and timeless luxury. A beautiful new collection there at Piedreros. But they've got it all. Caps, shirts, stickers, men's, women's, it doesn't matter. Go see them. Piedreros Western Wear. They have it all on Williams Drive, 4809. Go see them. Thanks to Fabian and Lorena, proud owners of Piedreros. Quick timeout. Back for set number 3. It's brought to you by Construction Specialists of Central Texas. The Krogs and the McDougals, proud sponsors of First Responder Broadcasting, Eagle Volleyball, Eagle Athletics, Georgetown Sports. But they are awesome, and we appreciate everything they do. John and Lynn Krogh, Jeremy and Rachel McDougall. The Eagles send to the floor O'Shaughnessy, Miller, Albright, Gates, Vett, and McDougall. The Dragons send to the court number 3, Savannah Johnson, along with number 12, Bradley, 21, Thornton, Featherstone, number 4, Good, number 5, and number 6, Emily Brown, the freshman. Brown will come off for Cordaway Dreyer, the libero. Macy Gates will come off for Jordan Pitt-Ketley for the Eagles. We'll go to set number 3. The Dragons have a 2-set-to-none lead, 25-20, 25-21. So the Eagles have got to win the next 2 sets to stay alive here and try to force a 5th set. Got to win set 3 just to force a set 4. McDougall to serve for the Lady Eagles from the middle of the back row. Cross side, Featherstone, Good, Thornton into the net for the first point of the game to Georgetown. McDougall to serve again for the Lady Eagles. Cross court, Featherstone. Good, back to Featherstone. The tip deep. Vett has a touch on it. Sure how the throw works. That's why I need to have a conversation with the referee one day. Side out, back to the Dragons. Featherstone credited with the kill, her first. Dreyer, the libero, serves it across. McDougall. Albright dumps the second ball over. Dreyer's there. Scramble here. The attack. Featherstone tips it over. McDougall. Albright near side to Miller. Into the block and down for the kill. Mallory Miller gets the kill. That's her 6th of the ball game. And a side out back to Georgetown. 2-1. Georgetown leads it. The libero rotation sends Pitt-Ketley to serve. Ella O'Shaughnessy will come off. Macy Gates on the front row. The serve from Pitt-Ketley, a good one. Bradley, good. Sets it up, Featherstone. And the kill off the hands of Taylor Vett. Side out back to the Dragons, 5-5. Substitutions for the Dragons. That will bring in number 2, Nyla Beecham, in to serve. Sends it across, McDougall. Albright dumps the second ball over. A scramble here. Back row attack for Bradley. And it's another back row attack. She's on the line every time Bradley attacks from the back row. And they do not call it. She cannot touch the 10-foot line on her takeoff. And the second time in a row that Bradley has gotten away with that one, and she gets the kill. 3-2. Dragons have their first lead of the set. Beecham serve. And an ace off the hands of Mallory Miller. 4-2. Beecham to serve again. Drops a beauty in there just at the 10-foot line. She's been working on that one all night, and she got it this time. So Beecham sends the lead to 3, 5-2 for the Dragons. From the near side, McDougall, Albright, near side to Miller. Off the block, Beecham has it. Dreyer sends it over to Wilson, off the block, dug by McDougall. Albright will set it up. Gates in the middle, tosses it deep corner. And a missed communication there between Dreyer and Bradley. And it hits the floor for the kill. Side out back to Georgetown. 3-5. Substitution here. Taylor Vett back in. There's Amelia Albright back to serve. Sends it across deep. Bradley. Dreyer will send it forward, far side Wilson. Her attack dug by Albright. Pitt-Ketley near side to Miller. Miller roll shot deep. Dreyer. Beecham sets far side Featherstone. And a net violation whistled on Macy Gates. A lot of unforced errors tonight for Georgetown. A free point back to the Dragons. 6-3. They lead by 3. Viviano still subs in for Featherstone. Will drop back to serve for the Dragons. Still serve. McDougal. Albright sets it up. Free ball sent over by Miller. A steal. Beecham back set to Wilson. The attack dug by Albright. Pitt Kepley will set it up. Vet the attack. Nice dig there by a steal. Bradley the attack off the block. Albright. Pitt Kepley will set it up. Albright's back row attack. A little roll shot. And a free ball sent right back over. Albright, she'll swing a little harder. Beecham the dig. Dreyer near side to Wilson. Off the block. Albright. Pitt Kepley sets it up. Vet the roll shot. Dug by Beecham. Dreyer far side to Bradley. Off the block. Dug by McDougal. Albright will have the set to Miller, and it's blocked at the net by Alta Wilson. Back and forth that one went, and a good block at the net by Wilson. Point to the Dragons, 7-3. They lead by 4. Georgetown has found themselves down early in all 3 sets now by at least 4 to 5 points. Before trying to make a run back into it. An ace makes it 8-3, a 5-point lead. And that'll draw a timeout from head coach Jenny Richardson. And we'll take it with them. Lady Eagle Volleyball will return in just a moment. Stay with us. Out of the timeout by head coach Jenny Richardson, her first of the set. And back to action we go. Still serves with the 5-point lead for the Dragons, 8-3. Pitt Kepley up to Albright. Dumps the second ball deep corner, and too much on it. A good read to try to catch the Dragon defense sucking in, but just too much on it by Albright, 9-3. The Dragons by 6. A steal to serve again. Miller, Albright, back to Miller, near side, the swing, into the block. That one by Brown. Point to the Dragons. 10-3, they lead by 7. A steal to serve again. Little bump serve over, Gates, Albright, Miller. Little roll shot over the double block and gets a good read there. So Brown and Wilson kept committing to the double block of Miller, and a smart roll shot there by Mallory Miller, her 8th kill of the night. Side out back to the Georgetown Eagles, 4-10. They trail by 6. Mallory back to serve. McKenna Stengel subs in for McDougal on the front row. Served by Miller, just off the tape of the net. Wilson. A net block there. Macy Gates has the block. Point to the Eagles, 5-10. The Eagles by 5. Miller to serve again. Mallory serve. Bradley. Beecham sets it up, tipped at the net, kept alive by Gates. Albright near side. Stengel has to punch it over and does. Beecham. Wilson tosses it deep. She lets it, Mallory Miller lets it go at the last second. And it is just out. 6-10, the Eagles have cut it to a 4-point deficit. Served by Miller. Dreyer, Beecham, far side. Bradley's roll shot. A net violation whistled on the Eagles. Another unforced error. They'll call this one on Taylor Vett. Substitution for the Eagles. Number 3, Ellie Linebrink, the 5'8" senior outside hitter, subs in for Taylor Vett. Side out back to the Dragons. Number 8 subs in, Landry Snyder, the senior DS. 11-6, Dragons lead. Off the tape of the net, Pitt Ketley, Albright, near side Stengel. Her attack and a kill. Good swing by McKenna Stengel. She gets her 4th kill of the night. Side out back to Georgetown, 7-11. Libero rotation. Brings Macy Gates back to serve. Pitt Ketley will come off. Ella O'Shaughnessy back on the front row for the Lady Eagles. Flat-footed serve in the middle of the back row by Gates. Beecham will set up to Thornton, blocked at the net. Stengel unable to get back to the near side here to get a touch on it off the block, and a side out back to the Dragons. Out to Wilson to serve for the Dragons, leading by 5, 12-7. Pitt Ketley back on the back row for Gates. Wilson, the lefty, from the near side. Miller, Albright, sets it up. Stengel, the tip over. Beecham sets it up. Thornton blocked at the net. McKenna Stengel gets the big block on Carrington Thornton. Substitution here. Number 16, Riley Holland, the 5'8" sophomore, subs in for Ellie Linebrink, and Holland will drop back to serve. The Eagles trail by 4, 8-12. Holland from the far side sends it deep. Wilson, Beecham, far side to Bradley. Cross court, dug by Pitt Ketley. Albright, and a good read and a good slam for Amelia Albright. She went up for that second touch and hammered it down. Her 4th kill of the night. That's a 3-point deficit, 9-12 for the Lady Eagles. Riley Holland to serve again for Georgetown. Holland serve. Dreyer, Beecham dumps the second ball over. Holland has it. Albright. And another good move by Amelia Albright. Another good kill for Amelia Albright, her 5th of the night. And a 2-point deficit for Georgetown, 10-12. Here in the 3rd set, Dragons lead at 2-0. Holland serve. Dreyer, Beecham to Thornton. Grabs that one and throws it over for the kill. Side out back to the Dragons, 13-10.
Serving for round rock, number 12, Brooklyn Bradley.
Bradley back to serve. 3 subs on for the Dragons. Onto the floor comes number 5, Aubrey Good. Number 3, Savannah Johnson. And someone else, I don't know who it was that came on, snuck on there. The serve, Miller. Albright dumps the second ball over, scramble there, and give her another kill. Carrington Thornton stays off the floor, or stays off the net, and Albright reading that gets the kill again. 6th kill of the night, side out back to the Eagles, 11-13. The Eagles trail by 2. McDougal back for Stengel. Kendall McDougal to serve. Near side of the back row. Dreyer the serve receive. Thornton gets the kill. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. She hit it kind of off kilter and found the hole for the kill. 14-11 on the side out. Libero Dreyer back to serve for the Dragons. The lefty serve, and it's wide on the far side, went over the antenna. Second service error of the night for the Dragons. First of the 3rd set. Ella O'Shaughnessy rotates off. Macy Gates to the front row. Libero Pitt Ketley to serve. Jordan serve. Bradley. Good will set it up. The swing by Featherstone. It's dug by Holland, but it goes out off the antenna on the near side. Point to the Dragons, 15-12. They lead by 3. Beecham back in, along with Alta Wilson. Good and Johnson come out of the ball game for the Dragons. Beecham to serve. Lefty across. McDougal. And into the scorer's table it goes. So an ace for Beecham. 4-point lead for the Dragons, 16-12. Beecham from the near side. Deep serve. McDougal. Albright sets it up. Macy Gates. Give her the hammer. What a shot by Macy Gates. A nice kill on the back line.
Serving for Georgetown, number 6, Amelia Albright.
Side out back to Georgetown. 16-13. The Dragons lead by 3. Line brink back on the front row. Amelia Albright to serve for the Lady Eagles. Albright serve into the tape for the side out.
Serving for Round Rock, number 1, Viviana Still.
17-13, the Dragons by 4. Pitt Ketley receives serve. Albright sets it up. Gates, cross-court shot dug by Wilson. Dreyer, far side to Bradley. Her shot dug by McDougal. Albright has the touch. Wilson has the free ball, sends it over for the kill. 18-13, Dragons by 5. Out to Wilson on the overplay. Gets the swing and the kill. Nice swing there. 5-point lead for the Dragons. Served by a still. McDougal. Albright near side to Miller. Off the block, dug by a still. Beecham will set it up for Wilson. Cross court. 19-13, 6-point lead. Coach Richardson will take her timeout. Second of the set, we'll take it with them. Georgetown trails by 6. Eagle Volleyball will continue in just a moment.
Royalty, put blame on me. Hate my trends, word up OG. Watch how you talking your tone. What I be on, you cannot make me a clone. You already know T versus T. Comparing to every white boy in America. I'm doing it different, attacking the limits, won't fit the criteria. Hearing hysteria, saying American. Hang around you and your crew's embarrassing. Take that sneak post down, flexing on me is hilarious. Don't take it from me, I put it in work. Listen to see where I've been. I ain't the foretelling, but I'm
back out of the timeout. We go back to action. Georgetown trails 19-13. A steal to serve again for Round Rock. Miller, Albright. Tied at the net. Miller tips it into the block. By Brown. Point to Round Rock. 20-13. They lead by 7. Matches their largest lead of the set. Viviana Still serves again. McDougal. Albright dumps the second ball over. And a good one there by Amelia Albright. That does not go to line brink on the kill. That goes to Albright. That'll be her 7th kill. They gave Ellie Linebrink the kill. Mallory Miller to serve for the Eagles. Sends it across. Beecham sets it up. Out to Wilson. Reads the block at the middle of the net and just rolls it over right to the 10-foot line. 21-14. The Dragons by 7. Number 8, Landry Schneider, the senior DS. In to serve for the Dragons, leading by 7. Another lefty here for the Dragons. Serve across the way. Miller, Albright, set it up. Linebrink, the attack. The dig by Schneider. Thornton, the attack and the kill. 22-14. 8-point lead for the Dragons. 3 points away from a 3-set sweep here tonight. Schneider serve, flat-footed, sends it across. Stengel sends it far side. Linebrink will tip it over. Thornton tosses it back down. Attacked by Stengel. Schneider set it up. Albright the dig. Pitt Ketley will set it up. Albright back row attack. Roll shot. Thornton there. Set to the far side. Bradley punches it over. Miller. Albright. Second ball dump. Punch back over Pitt Catholic. Albright. Miller back row attack. Over punch on the dig. Eagles get a free shot. Second ball dunked over. And it's blocked by the Dragons. Free ball sent over by Pitt Catholic. Wilson, Beecham, Thornton. Dug by Miller. McStangle has it. Albright sends a free ball over. Beecham will set it back up for Alta Wilson. And she'll get the kill. The big lefty makes the lead 9, 23-14. That one went back and forth for a little bit. And a big swing there by the senior Alta Wilson. That'll be her 12th kill of the night. Served by Snyder. Miller. And a miscommunication there as players collide. And now it's a 10-point lead, and it's set and match point for the Dragons. Snyder will serve. Into the net it goes. Service error number 2 of the set, 3 of the match. Point to the Eagles, 15-24. The Eagles trail by 9. And Macy Gates back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Flat-footed from the middle of the back row, serves it. Set it up, far side Bradley, and the kill. And the Dragons win it, 25-15. And I love to mute that guy. He is loud for the Dragons. Dragons improved to 37-8 overall with a big 3-set win, 25-20, 25-21, 25-15 to sweep the Eagles in 3. 28-12 on the year are the Eagles. And Friday night, they'll be back home at Georgetown High School to take on the Pflugerville Panthers in the last match of district play as the Eagles look to celebrate their championship of District 23. Thanks for joining us tonight. The Eagles fall 3-0 to the Round Rock Dragons. Lady Eagle Volleyball brought to you by the Lady Eagle Volleyball Booster Club, Piedreros, City View Bible Church, and CSCT. Thanks for joining us tonight. Remember, it doesn't cost you a dime to be kind. Have a good night.